In this video, I'm going to show you how to start a profitable online coaching business, and I'm going to show you the exact steps I used actually to go from being flat broke for over 4 years to having an insanely profitable coaching business. I've just watched a video on Steve Jobs, so I apologize for the word insanely there. But so I've just kind of been humbled by a few things recently, and it's kind of crazy how I've managed to develop this. And I just thought it's about time I started sharing this and actually getting this stuff out there to the world, because it's not that difficult. It's actually really easy, but a lot of people kind of overcomplicate things and do things the wrong way, right? So let me just show you a few things of how I've managed to do this, and then I'll show you how to replicate. So at the moment, we've got over 6,000 students in my courses. Now, originally, when I started showing people my strategies, I actually couldn't give the stuff away for free. I was trying to give it away. No one wanted it. And to date, we've sold I've actually helped over 6,000 students with one of my strategies. I've now got 4 incredible online courses. I've actually got 1,300 affiliates promoting my courses at the moment. And I actually show people, one of the main things I show in these courses is to how to become a top affiliate. And I've managed to become the top affiliate for some of the biggest brands in my industry over the last 5 years, right? So we've got One Funnel Away, Culture Webinar Jam, Everwebinar, Groove Pages. You can see here, look, I'm in the top 10. I was the #1 overnight non-launch affiliate, and I got to work with Mike Phil-Same and his team at Groove when they launched last year. We actually got a 6-figure business last year. We got a second tier on top of this as well. So we actually broke over 6 figures using this strategy I'm going to show you. And I've also been able to obviously promote my own products using this strategy and get the 2 Comma Club award here, which I actually got. This is 2021. You can just about make that out. That was the first one I got last quarter. And we've only spent $12,000 on ads. Okay, so that's the key here. That's really the key to this whole thing, because if you're focusing all your energy on ads right now, you're going to fail. Okay, and I don't say that lightly. You are definitely going to fail, because the game is not set up for you to win. Right, so I'm going to break that down in this strategy as well. But you can see this is the most I've ever spent on ads. I've never spent more than $12,000. In fact, most of that $12,000, I didn't get very many winners. I was doing a bit of retargeting, but a lot of the stuff I was experimenting, right? I was just playing around. It's kind of crazy. And then I got my second one, and it's literally just came in the post the other day. And I didn't set the camera up all lovely and everything. I just literally did this the other day. And I've got 2 Comma Club awards this year alone. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is how to use YouTube. Now, a lot of you guys are probably thinking, okay, yeah, YouTube, all right. Well, I've got Facebook, I've done this, I've done that. It's another social media strategy. But don't forget, okay, YouTube, Google owns YouTube, okay? Now, the 2 biggest search engines on the planet where everybody searches for everything is Google and YouTube, okay? Now, what that means is that YouTube, the only way they make money is through ads, right? So Google and YouTube generates income for Google, because we kind of consider YouTube to be Google's younger brother. Now, YouTube's the 2nd biggest search engine on the planet. But what's really important here is that we consider YouTube to be a free ad platform, okay? And when you implement it with that mindset and that strategy, and you go after these free ads, there's kind of no limit, right? Because Google's going to rank our YouTube videos straight away, okay? So we're going to get this exposure on Google and YouTube in front of all the people we want to get in front of. And it doesn't matter what you use this for. I mean, obviously, I'm making this video for online coaching, but we've done it for affiliate marketing, we've done it for e-commerce products, we've done it for local business, for agencies, anything. It just works, right? It's really weird. But the great thing is that it's a free ad platform, because you get an image, right? And on Google, you get a billboard, because your thumbnail goes over to Google and it becomes a billboard. And that's where it becomes really, really powerful, because you start taking up a lot of space, and you can they used to put them in a carousel that way, but you can now get positions 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and those are knocking out organic listings. And up until in the last 20, 25 years, you've always had 10 website listings. And when I spoke to my ad manager in 2017, he said that Google and YouTube are noticing the fact that everybody wants video now. And that, you think about it, right? We all want more video, right? So we're going to get the rankings on both. And because of this, there's really no limit of traffic you can tap into in your industry or your niche or your product. So if you're doing online coaching, okay, all you need to do is go and basically start serving. In fact, the best way to do this, okay, which is kind of step number 2, is to go and serve for free. Okay, and it sounds counterintuitive. You think, right, well, I don't want to be offering all my gold or my precious inside my courses, inside my coaching. But the people who want to work with you are the ones that need to be demonstrated that you know what you're talking about, and they need to build know, like, and trust with you. And when they do that, they want to get on the phone with you anyway, because people want to be coached. People don't want to be like scrabbling around on YouTube. In fact, actually, that's not true. There's a very, very high percentage of people that will go and scrabble around on YouTube and learn stuff for free. And you want to serve those as well, because eventually when they get to a certain period when they need a coach, you're going to be the first person they come to. Hey, I want to quickly interrupt just to say I really hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, and you want to learn all the strategies that I've got to get this 2 Comma Club award, I'm sharing them all for free on this channel over the next coming months. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified, and then that makes sure that you get notified of all the new content as it comes out. Secondly, if you're enjoying this video, please hit the thumbs up. It will actually help the algorithm. So I'll let you get back to it. You know, and also it's just great, isn't it? It's a great feeling to be able to go and offer loads of stuff for free, but still generate a profitable business on the back end. And this is the strategy I've been focusing on for the last 20 years because it works, right? You know, this kind of brings you to step number 3, which is turn up and serve. But I just want to show you a couple of kind of things that are key to this. Obviously, YouTube's free, so we don't have to spend a lot of money, right? So we don't need expensive software or all these kind of things that you need to spend money on. Like, you know, ClickFunnels is like $100 to $300 a month. So is Kartra. You've got Infusionsoft, which is like all your tracking. You've got your website builders. You've got like all these different things that kind of cost a lot of money. You don't need, right? Which is great, because when a lot of people are starting in business, especially if you're kind of transitioning from a job, right? Like I did, you transition from a job to start your own business. I mean, I actually hired an office. I was keeping on a mate's floor. My office was like £300 or £400 a month. It was only like a small box office, didn't even have a window, right? But this thing was costing me like the bulk of my expense, and I had about £7,000. I come from like a poor family, so I didn't have any money, but I had a little bit of money from the sale of a house back then, and I threw it into the business. So I was kind of like, you know, I was up against it, and I needed things, you know, I needed a way to get in front of people for free. And back then I was using SEO on Google, but now because we've got YouTube, okay, we don't have to go into that SEO dark hole of SEO where you're waiting 6 months for your websites to be ranked and things like that, right? We can just basically use YouTube and Google together, combine the power, and it effectively becomes a free ad system, because once we get them up on the front page of Google, we keep them there for years to come. So, and it's completely free. So yeah, you can see, like, these are just some of the listings just to show you that it's instant. It doesn't take years. So this one's 10 hours ago, 8 hours ago, 1 day ago, 26 minutes ago, 6 hours, 4 minutes, 6 hours. And this is some of my students, right? So ranked for my video DJs in Melbourne in 39 minutes. It's kind of funny. 5 minutes ago, 6 minutes, 17 minutes. This one in 41 minutes. So you're kind of getting the idea. Obviously, Google and YouTube talk to each other. People now prefer video to anything else. Okay, it's the most amount of time that's spent online, because we like to see things moving. We like motion, right? And when you think about it as well, when was the last time you read a blog or a website? And when I ask people that, they're like, oh yeah, like we don't really do it, right? Video is king, right? And video on the 2 biggest search engines is a gold mine, completely untapped right now. This is like a big blue ocean right now, because for commerce, hardly anybody's taking advantage of it. People are starting to, but it's still very, very big, wide open ocean. And there's very few like opportunities in history where you kind of have a big blue ocean where with something that everybody wants and nobody's really focusing on it. It's kind of weird. We're in that right now. So this is how you're going to be able to do this. Okay, so this is how I managed to tap into all of this, because having all of that knowledge is great, but it's kind of like, what's the strategy? Where do you get in front of people? Okay, and like I say, I give everything away for free. You don't need to hire me or do anything. So first of all, what I want you to do is go to the link you see on the screen, groovenowfree.com. It will take you 2 seconds to get a free funnel builder. Okay, now just to clarify here, you don't need to put in your credit card. There's no upsell. There's no jiggery pokery. You basically get it for free. You can add your own domain. You can use their hosting. You can even use a bunch of other tools that they've got for free. So it's completely free. Okay, and there's no, it's not a trick here. But the reason I want to give you that is because it's free, right? You don't need to pay for ClickFunnels or Kartra or any of these other things to use it, and it's not watermarked, or there's no sort of wall of stuff that you have to kind of get through to actually start using it. This actual strategy I'm going to show you right now, you can actually do this all completely for free, okay? And as I said, I will be serving everything on this channel for free. So those of you who want to just do this for free, you basically can just come to my channel and you'll learn everything that I do, right? Now, what this actually does is that the funnels that I created do things that most funnels don't do. And the reason is that this funnel here, this exact funnel here, is going to rank your videos at the top of Google and YouTube. It's going to create you a highly engaged email list where people are actually going to give you their real email, not the fake one they use to go and spy on stuff. I'll show you that. And also it's going to sell your products and services on autopilot. So basically this funnel is going to basically be consistently serving up traffic to your actual customers as they're in that state where they need your products and services. So they may have even heard of you yesterday, today they're in the state, and then suddenly they're now one of your biggest fans, okay? And it's going to sell your products and services and your coaching services on autopilot. The funnel itself becomes a lead magnet, so you don't need to create anything extra to get people on your email list, okay? And it's going to create omnipresence with your videos showing up in positions 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the front page of Google. So once you implement this funnel, it basically pushes all your videos together so that people can't avoid you, right? You're just everywhere. It's kind of weird. Now, it's also going to create a completely free email list, and every email subscriber is going to be really valuable. Okay, so, people say, what's the cost per lead in a lot of things, right? And you can just say 0. And it's also going to create you as the ultimate authority. Okay, when you set this up the way I'm going to show you, basically this makes you stand out massively. Okay, I was broke for 4 years. Obviously, no one knew who I was. Now, a lot of people consider me an authority on Google and YouTube, and you'll notice my channel doesn't today have millions of subscribers. I'm trying to get more, but the fact is that I am considered by some of the biggest gurus in the industry, not based on my subscribers, but based on the results that I get for people. Okay, so it's really key. You can stand out as an authority in a niche with no subscribers. People don't care about that, right? And it's going to give you a 100% free retargeting campaign, keeping you top of mind for 10 days. Okay, so you're not going to be somebody come to your video and then they're gone tomorrow. This funnel is going to make sure that people are kind of keeping top of mind for your products and services. And it's going to increase your conversions, increase your bookings rates. In fact, there's going to be 20 points, sale points on each funnel. So if you're selling a product, there'll be 20 sale points. So if you're selling an online course, but if you're selling coaching services like you're basically got an application, which is this strategy here for for actually getting people on the phone with you, you're going to have 20 points where they can book a call with you. Okay, so, and it does so much more as well. So this is the funnel. So don't forget, again, go to the link on the screen and pick up your free funnel builder. Okay, they will be charging for this very soon. So make sure you do it now, and then you've locked it in for life. Once you've got it for free, it's yours for free for life. So go grab it. Again, there's no credit card, there's no jiggery pokery. And then in this next video, I'm going to break down exactly how you can go and implement this strategy step by step so that you can basically build this funnel. And this is going to be the funnel you're going to use to absolutely crush it in any niche industry on YouTube. So I'll see you in that video.